Hello there folks and welcome back to Strategic Command American Civil War as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the Union regime, the evil regime. As you can see, we are still sticking into Maryland as their stronger forces are approaching. Seems like they've got some upgrades as well. Completed. Our units are slowly tricking by, and our siege of Fort Monroe will begin, well, pretty much next turn. Now though, we had a wake-up call last time as the pesky usurpers landed in Apalachicola. Yeah, let's go with that, folks. We'll see how that will turn out to be. They've got secondary supply source, so it's on a 5 supply. We'll probably be forced to actually send a unit in here at one point or another. And we send one unit out to protect Galveston in a few turns, hopefully rather sooner than later. Now, for the last time, the pesky regiment, really a thorn in our sides, will be destroyed. Hopefully once and for all. And in the center front, we are going to destroy this brigade. 6 supply from the 8 in here. Now what I'm going to do? Make him have no supply at all. No supply from here. We also cut off the cavalry brigade, which will fall rightfully in the 0 supply zone. We are trying to retake some semblance of supply in Paducah sector. Unfortunately for us, it seems grim so far. And we finally saw some units approaching us from the Kentucky sector. We've got some units coming by soon-ish. With the upgrade, we'll have only the infantry weapons upgrade, unfortunately. The diplomacy is at full capacity. Research is at full capacity, almost. Leadership might be done next turn, which is of course very nice improvement. And we'll have to buy some HQs, probably both. Sooner rather than later. Okay. Let's see some swings, shall we? Let's enter the year of 1862. Give me some boosts, folks. Diplomacy has to tick. British leader consider recognizing the Confederacy as the cotton shortages begins in Europe. We've got a boost of 3%, it seems. Great Britain recognizes the Confederacy as an independent nation. Oh my god, it's happening, folks. We end the year 1861 with a bang. Oh, look at that! Let's go! Union Raiders disrupt the blockades. Look at that beautiful income. Look at that! 129. Splendid, folks. Splendid. We've got a shot now. Amazing. It's as easy as that. Move 5 units into Maryland and we're game. British mobilization reaches 70%. Reaches 80%. Yes, you do. US War Department creates the Department of the Susquehanna. It's probably in the north, right? Get them out of here. Get those clowns. Yes! We can depend in port. For eternity almost, I would act. I have forgotten to reinforce you, right? That's not good, folks. Get out of here. They've got some upgrades now, as we can see. And that's not a unit I'm willing to part with, to put it lightly. I want to see him die. Move out. Folks, the Britain is coming home. And that's an issue. We have a reserve, but we need to protect our lines in here. Now defend yourselves, it's winter after all, we can hold the ground. Yes, we can. We can hold it, folks, we can hold it. I believe we can't hold it. Okay, that's bad. How many of those are coming through? We have at least time to upgrade you, I guess, then. They're coming in full force. We have nothing to stop them. We are almost in danger of being encircled fully. Hold your ground, you can do it. Hold. Let them die and perish at their disgrace. Hold, you have supply now, you can do it. You have supply. I believe in the power of supply. Beautiful holdout. Even more threats appear and arrive. Move out of these hex, please. Now, that's our lifeline. Hold your ground. Please do not move back in here. We can actually squeeze by. Get out of here. The Confederate bushwhackers cause disruption in Missouri. Yes, go my boys, go, go, go. President Lincoln appoints Edwin Stanton as Secretary of War. Now we should get a decision event that will allow us to transform our cotton into 4,000 MPPs over 10 turns. Let's go. President Lincoln appoints Edwin Stanton as Secretary of War, the usurper. Our cotton planters in the West have discovered a great opportunity. Federal merchants have proven willing to purchase our cotton for sale in the markets of Boston, and an increasing number of speculators have found federal patrols easy to evade. These business dealings are now providing us with gold that may be used to purchase weapons and fund the war effort worth 40 MPPs per turn. How nice. As the Federals will be unwilling to restrict commerce within the northern states, there is little that they can do to hold this trade unless they seize either Nashville or Memphis, where most of the speculators operate. In the event that one of these cities should fall, the northern government will have the opportunity to forbid this trade, although they might find the cost to their business interests and the risk of upsetting Europe's merchants, yes, you might find that difficult, too great to bear. Maintain control of Memphis and Nashville to guarantee the continuance of the cotton trade. We will. Secretary of War, Judah P. Benjamin. As our campaign in New Mexico continues, the question of reinforcements has come up once again. One option under discussion is to send Major General Earl Van Dorn to El Paso, where he would take command of all our forces there. With him, we would also send several small units of infantry and cavalry. This is not a decision to make lightly, as our other possessions in the west, including the state of Arkansas, are sure to come under increasing threat from the north. In addition to requiring several months to travel to New Mexico once we send Van Dorn to Mexico, it will be difficult to bring him back, so it may be safer to instead order him to take command of our forces in Arkansas. Whatever your decision, this is our last opportunity to seriously reinforce the army of New Mexico, although you will still be able to send forces there manually via the loop. Now, in addition to the Van Dorn HQ, this event will also deploy 2 infantry brigades and 1 cavalry brigade to either El Paso in March, April 1862, or Little Rock immediately. Note that if you have already purchased the Van Dorn HQ, another general will take his place instead when these forces deploy. Unless you have manually sent an HQ to New Mexico already, the logistical support provided by Van Dorn is likely to be vital if you wish to complete the conquest of New Mexico and continue into the Colorado territory. If you are not confident of your ability to advance into Colorado, it is advised that you send Van Dorn to Arkansas, a theater of much greater strategic importance. I will send him We'll send him there. We'll send him to New Mexico, of course. But it also means we have to buy HQs now, literally. Ironclads are now available for production. I guess so. Oh, that's interesting. When force match him, but I cannot move him if I were to want to now. Unfortunately, we do not get any cheats back if we deplete them. But folks, next turn or in 2 turns, the Great Britain comes home. Now we cannot defeat that. I will probably withdraw instead. But first things first, let's reinforce you. Research, we lacked a percent, of course. How nice, and we've lost a fort, protecting Savannah, which is not good, folks. Now, let's send you out as quickly as we can, because we know that something might be coming. Let's send you in as well. Other naval stuff, we don't have anything left, I'm afraid. We'll deal with that last. Going to stay here, and I need to purchase those HQs because they will deploy soon. We are not investing into logistics. The new HQs will deploy soon and will be above our limit then. Yeah, so we'll take care of both of you because we have to. And yeah, now we go. That trash. Let's get rid of them. Of course I lose points. We will lose another point now. Let's move you back to supply because we can upgrade you. We're actually sending those guys to protect in here. Okay, in the Far East. Unfortunately, we are not in range, but I want that experience. He's almost at 1 pip. Now that's a freebie. I want to see what's going on in here. That's more important. Straight up. We can move in, we can move him out. Now he should be in range, right? Yes, you are. So let's give them a bloody nose. That should force him to move away. Now, did he actually die? Yes, he did. Now we have to take that opportunity here. We can actually encircle him, as you can see. Now first blow, demoralize a little bit, give some experience to him. Now he will fully reinforce, but we can move you a bit closer. Look at that. We attack first, because we've got prepared attack. Then we run in to cut them off. That's irrelevant. Now that's an issue. But do we send both of them? I think we might do. Not have much of a choice. Now we take this opportunity to actually reinforce you. We stand our ground. We've got an HQ ready to bounce. Okay, that's the central front. Now to the east. The good news is that we actually have now enough units to support our siege. Let's move you in, 1-to-1. Now with here, we can actually begin to besiege them one by one, shot by shot. I don't want to sit in here because if the ground is frozen, we might not be able to reach it, so I will force march you. And I will also take this opportunity to force march all of these guys now. That's an obviously a high issue. Now we cannot retreat and escape and evacuate, so we won't. I need to upgrade them still. How do we go about it? We definitely reinforce you. Need to move something in here. The question is what? I really don't like that because he can actually blow me up. I will do it. Might be forced to actually secure you in here. You can move all the way here. Let's see what we can achieve. Not much. Still, that's better than nothing. We'll hold our ground to the last man. Now it will be still a lot of turns before we are actually able to achieve much. Now that seems nice. That's definitely an attack I am willing to do. But now you can reach that X without forcing our units out of here now. Let's move you then. That's a freebie. Nice. Now, if we are sitting in here, I'm still in range to be attached. He will not automatically attach to him, unfortunately. Okay, we've done what we could have done. Force you. Do I have enough to buy a unit now, though? I think I do. Without upgrades, but still, I can. If I can buy it, then I will. A division, that is. Or eventually, you could go for 2 boats. Terrible. They can evade, but they are otherwise pretty bad. In comparison to brigades, they are quite the same, even weaker. So I cannot buy them with upgrade, but I can buy them without. Well, it's not winter anymore, but still, it will be. They will deploy pretty quickly. So I bought 2 HQs. They will also deploy in mine. And next turn we'll have absolutely a lot of units finally to deploy. Let's buy it. We had some nice, a little opportunities here. Now, that's a lot of value. We might actually go for that as well. 0 to 0. It's a bit of a shame that we still don't have. Well, we have units, but we need to upgrade them, so that's what we have to deal with for now. Hopefully, the joinment of our forces here will force some of the pesky units to actually deploy properly. Redeploy properly in defense. So that's our border here. fighting spinning objectives. It would be nice to go all the way to Boston, but let's be realistic. How likely is that to happen? Although it is a fort. Which means it's easier to take down. So we could amphibiously assault it, perhaps. We've got a lot of great plans. Where are the mines of the enemies? Maps, how many do they have? 8 in their position. Most of them are actually in here, from what I remember. If they got 2 in here, but they shouldn't have that much of those. One, which is 3. Four. 5. 6. I'm pretty sure I counted this one. I don't know. Well, who cares, right? I do, but who cares? Fortress Paducah might be saved as of now. To our noble, most noble of causes. Now that's not zone of control, unfortunately. And we are not in a force yet to actually threaten them. Map 21st. Great. Let's see how that will go. 110 units again. They are just pushing them, pushing and pushing. The Oblivion. We start with 1 mine. So do we go for the Spanish next? To see what they are made of. You've got 9 here. Like in World War II games. You see what they've got, right? But we'll see it next turn. So far, the clash has been pretty strong here. I'm not going to tell you that it wasn't a strong push when it was. You've got some units coming through soon. And if necessary, we can definitely attempt to withdraw. We focus on attempt. But we want to stay for as long as possible on the other side of the river. Oh yes. We'll see how that will turn out to be very soon. But that will be seen next time, as we are done for now. So thank you for watching as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the Union, the usurpers in the north. We are finally being close to recognized by the legitimate states. No, none of those pesky business here. From Washington, Lincoln. Who's that? Some random guy. We'll see them fall. Now we will wait for the prepared attack. It will crush Fort Monroe. Once and for all. In the upcoming turns, hopefully. But for now, thank you for watching as we continue our fight. And, well, as per usual, I will see you next time.